you!
Yes, you! If you like what you see, please hit the like, subscribe, share button, click the bell to all notifications on if you want to know every single time I upload. I play video games, I do funny videos, I am an absolute crazy ranting crazy person. Please share to Twitter, Facebook, Blogger. I still don't know what the crap Blogger is. And enjoy the video. The people who make Baldur's Gate don't understand what the US Census actually is, and they have a problem with people. Hello everyone, I am Mecha.
I just see people, and I just play people. I didn't play Captain Marvel because I wanted to be a hero. I just wanted to be a person. And that was a big platform to play a person.
I am Mecha Alien People from Alien Lands and an alien observer to your worlds for all you know. I am a people. I am a people who looks the way I look and therefore might want, I don't know, some representation on screen for people who look like me.
And aspiring to be represented by an ancillary character on my favorite TV show.
Maybe me, just a little, maybe me. Maybe I want to see myself in a video game. Maybe that's where I want to see myself because I'm not allowed to in anything else. I got to see other people's representation. I got to see what other people want to look at. So if I have a video game where I can go in and create a character that looks exactly like me, like I do in Nintendo. Have you seen my little Nintendo Switch avatar? It looks just like me. It's got the bright red hair. It's got the glasses. It even has the gray eyes. Because I think, are they gray or they come out blue? I think they look more gray to me. But the point is, Baldur's Gate is a new video game where people don't understand what people are and look like and want, and you know, because I was told for years and years and years, people want to see themselves in games. They want to see themselves represented. They want to see themselves on screen. They want to see themselves. Okay, we can work with that. I am not against anybody. I love everybody, unless they're complete jerkholes who want to just come at me and leave me nasty comments. And if you guys do like my stuff,
please like the video if you liked it. If you didn't like it, keep your comments to yourself.
Except I clap back. And I got my lip stuff smeared. Thanks, Bree. Sneaking it in on the fly. On the sly. Fly? Oh god, you guys have to cancel me. I said the wrong thing. Sneaking it in on the sly during the clip like that. When I see and play a video game, most of the time, to be fair, I've been playing Fall Guys, so I'm just a little, jelly bean flower source Rex for the most part with star constellations and molten volcano, humping volcano freaking color scheme. That's what I do. Don't know what that means and what that has to do with anything. But if I want to make a character look like myself, I'll put it on my Nintendo Switch or something. There's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong. Play who you like. Be who you want to be. That's what video games are for, right? For the imagination. Well, the Baldur's Gate 3 devs are very, very mad that some people want to represent themselves in the game. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with wanting to look like who you want. That's why you have a character creator. And the slider for whatever shade of person you want, you can pick. I don't know, is Baldur's Gate, is it like Skyrim? Because I played a lot more Skyrim than a lot of these other games. And you can choose between being a Nord, you can be a Kashyyyk, you can be a Khajiit. Is that what it is? Kashyyyk. I can't remember the name, but you can be a person, you can be a cat, you can be a lizard. So you could be what are the races in Skyrim? Now I forget. I haven't played that much, obviously. It's only been 60 hours and it's been years ago. So you got the cat people, you got the green people. Oh, you got orcs too. You got orcs. You can be a zucchini if you want to. You can have a doggy in Skyrim. Oh, it's great. You can be whatever you want to be, and you can change it, and you can have different paints, or you can have different costumes, you can have different outfits, you can have anything you want in these sort of games. That's how awesome modern-day gaming technology is. The last game that I played where I chose my character, I gave her ginormous, like, I just slid the slider all the way over, so ginormously high platform heels, and there were boots, I think. They were Doc Martens. And I gave her bright red lipstick. I gave her tattoos all the way up and down her arm, even though I don't have any. And I did give her bright red hair as much as it would let me, because I wanted the hair, because I like having the hair in the video games. And she was about as pale as I am because let's face it, I want to see myself in the game. I do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think I might have given her an accent, though, because I thought she would have one. Now, this is Saints Row 4, I believe, was the last time I chose a character in the game. So what's wrong with that, you ask? What's wrong, I wonder? Well, the Baldur's Gate people don't like people creating characters to look like themselves. They're sorely disappointed. The most popular character creation option is it's horrible. Oh, the humanity. It is a white human male. Oh, the shock, the horror.
Could this year get any fucking worse?
The shock, the horror that in this day and age where you're telling us it's all about creating the characters that you want to see, that you want to look like, or that represent you personally. That you're disappointed that the popular character creation is, well, based on the majority of people, based on the census, right? Based on what? This. Are you just mad that? I mean, do you want to start getting busy and making more people so we have about an even number of everybody? Because what's wrong with that? I don't mind. Oh no, that's ist because you can't breed with other people now. That's ist, right? That was a new one, I think, that they were telling me at one point. So the most popular character creation option is a white human male. Considering the fact that the demographic of people who play video games. Now, my first instinct was to see and figure out the percentage of people based on, the option that this is, right? That was my first instinct to look at. My second instinct was to see what type of charts based on, census, questionnaires, demographics, what type of people are playing actual video games, right? First off, and I'm sure they probably went into this, Baldur's Gate 3 developer Larian Studios has urged the player base to explore more character creation options after discovering that the game's most popular choices resulted in white human male adventurers. I wonder if you made those characters like statistically better, because a lot of the time, a lot of people will play a character based on the statistics of the character. Like I play Yoshi on Mario Kart, and I play the red Yoshi because representation matters. Thank you very much. Red Yoshi is best Yoshi. And I play as a, like I said, a Flower Source Rex because representation matters in Fall Guys. So maybe you're playing as these characters because, like when I play as Yoshi, for example, I like the balance and the weight of the character in the cart that I've chosen. I'm used to that. I like and prefer playing as kind of that weight of a character in Mario Kart. Same thing with if I'm playing Skyrim, I prefer to play as more of the human characters because I'm more battle-y oriented. And versus like if I were playing more mage sort of class of characters in something like Skyrim, for example, I would choose somebody a little bit more like an elf, a little bit more, they're not going to have a lot of hit points and health and stuff like that, but they're going to have a lot in the intelligence scores and a lot of that. Is Baldur's Gate laid out like this? I wonder, because it looks like this. It looks like you have, your strengths and your... So is it statistic based? Is it statistic based? And basically that's the first one on the option on the chart. So they just want to get in and be like default and go. Because I do that too. A lot of times I'm like, just let me in the game. I don't care what it looks like. I'm in third person, so it doesn't matter. I can only see their hands. So when I'm only seeing the hands in the video games, right? It doesn't matter, especially they're going to be under these giant gauntlets anyway, because I've got a freaking double-handed axe in these things, or I've got flames on one hand and then a sword in the other. Oh, actually, it's flames in the left and the sword in the right. That's what I'll have in Skyrim. So you barely even see it, and they're usually covered by some sort of glove anyway. So what does it matter? That's why I go in and out and default, boom, boom, done. I'm lazy. It's more of a thing of laziness. Why do you have to bring this stupid crap in everything? Back in my day, you just got the choice of playing as Mario or nothing, right? Mario, you go and buy a different system so you can play as Sonic. That's your choices. So bite me. I'm so sick of this crap. They're mad. On October 9th, alongside a hotfix update for the early access version of Baldur's Gate. I could have had that too. I could have had that, but I don't have my PlayStation Online and I didn't want to pay $45 for the card just to hook it up for the year. Shared an amalgamation of the game's most popular choices in character creation through the game's then 3-day lifespan that revealed the most prevalent choices created were human, white, male. Maybe they wanted to get in and out quick. Maybe they knew they had 3 days to beta test this game and they wanted to go quickly without spending 3 hours creating their character. Maybe they wanted to do that. Did you ever think of that? No, you didn't, because you're so goddamn obsessed with the way people look on the fucking outside and you don't even understand anything. And I was going to pull up a chart and I was going to pull up a graph, but this is what I think it boils down to. And I'll pull up the chart and graph still if you guys want me to. Do you guys want? I will, just to prove the point. Larian Studios then sarcastically congratulated players for the choice of default Vault Dweller. Given the devs gave you demon eyes, horns, and even tail. Oh, so this is the default. I would probably just go default unless it was something like I don't want to get my butt kicked every 5 seconds because I have no armor because I'm playing a mage because I'm not good at the game yet. That is where this comes in. And gee, I'm more knowledgeable about video games than I thought I was. I didn't think I knew enough about this stuff to talk about it, but now I guess I do. We're sorely disappointed, explained the devs. Go crazy. We worked hard on this. You have a demo for 2 freaking days or however long your demo is. You're beta testing it. You want to play the game. You don't want to be sitting there and create character creation, jerking yourself off like you're fucking so narcissistic. You got to see your goddamn self in every fucking thing. All right, so let's pull up some of the demographics first off, shall we? First off, boom. So this is according to the census of people in the United States during the last census, probably the 2010 census, I want to say. I don't think the current one's counted yet. So, I mean, I would assume that people would want to see themselves represented in the game. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. That might be part of it. I'm not seeing a whole lot of red cave dwellers and elves and things in here. I'm not seeing a lot of that. What other races can you play as? I don't see that so much. Yeah, maybe people didn't want to choose characters that looked like Michael Jackson. Is Michael Jackson a race in this game? So maybe people didn't want to identify as Michael Jackson as a species. I wonder. That might be part of it. The other thing that might be part of it, let's take a look at what the average gamer is, right? Here's your demographics. 2019 essential facts about the computer and video game industry. This breaks down your demographics. This is the people who buy your product based on who they are. This is why people collect all your data and want to know what label you are. They want to know what you identify as. They want to know your ethnicity because of this, so they know what to sell you. And then you get these crazy people who believe that it's like a religion, when in fact it is just marketing and data like this. It is just this crap. Male and female gamers. All right, so 54% of gamers are male, 46% of gamers are female. And your average age for women is 34, and your average age for men is 32. Yeah, gamers. We're gamers, and we're grown adults. We can make up our own minds. Thank you very much. You know, I wasn't able to find a quick. If I can find it, I'll overlay it. Here, they're talking about it being escapism. Yeah, it's an escapism from reality. And maybe they just want to get in and go. Maybe they just want to do boop, boop, and then done. Maybe they want minimal character creation. Have you thought of that? Maybe they want them to look like themselves. You know, because reasons and science and things like that.
This is the power of math, people! Come on!
You are correct, MC.
Maybe the math says that more gamers look like that. Maybe it does. I don't know. I'm just going based on the number of people in the country, and I would assume that the number of people in the country is similar to like the percentage. Just take that and lower it and apply that to anything like gaming or workplace or anything where people kind of equally flock to it. Because as we saw, about half of the gamers are women, 46%, almost half. So I would assume that pretty much the same numbers, just shrink them down, just kind of have a cone, just shrink them down. And I'm just going off of how people are, because people aren't these little separatist little fucking classifications like our corporate overlords tell us we are. And we're better than that. And why are we so still kissing the asses of these corporations all the time? Like Disney. You have an opportunity to get away from it all, from work, social media, existence, crises, and, the coughs. Observed reporter Peter Greenfield. It seems odd that so many are going for a basic model here. Well, you've been telling us for how goddamn many years that representation and diversity and representation and seeing yourself on screen is a thing, and when we don't get it in anything, I don't get it in anything at all anymore. Nobody looks like me, nobody acts like me, nobody sounds like me, nobody thinks like me. So maybe they're going to get it in the only place they can, in their goddamn escapism, in their own creative little world where they can sit there and escape in their own fantasy and make themselves. I have friends who go in and play as female elves and they're men because those characters play better and they want to become that character. These are people who play Dungeons and Dragons for years and years and years on end for the same game. So which is it? Are we allowed to escape or are we not? I mean, for crying out loud, we see everybody who doesn't look like us on screen. You're really going to take away something when it's our choice and it only affects us personally. This isn't like Star Wars. This isn't like, they're really going to have a problem with this. This isn't Star Wars. This isn't, Star Trek. This isn't something that's going to be shown to a lot of people to try and appeal to a lot of people. This is your individual personal experience. This is your personal journey. This is your personal identity. This is your personal extension of your personal person. And being your personal extension of your personal person, maybe your personal preference and your personal representation and your personal laptop and your personal screen or your personal video game on your personal TV and your personal home, maybe that should be your choice and you game developers should butt your crapping selves out. So we are not all just bland one-dimensional characters on screen. Someone should tell Hollywood. I know. This is why we want to do things ourselves, and you're not even letting us. You're having a problem with us letting us do it ourselves and playing how we want. This is why I stick to crap like Fall Guys, where I can be a Flower Source Rex and have an egg on top of my head, or be a hamburger, or whatever I want to be. Oh, I can be Sonic in that too, because I have enough crowns for it. This stuff is infuriating. Oh my god, it's so infuriating. I've ranted on this one probably long enough. This will be a video clipped for tomorrow. Mark my words. I am going back to my live chat. Don't you guys go anywhere. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye!
It's what's inside that counts, my friend.